Hi, Glenn Wallace here with the Alexander Effects Princess Clang. It's been out for about 2 years. When they first came out, there were only 30 of them apparently. There must be more of them now because this only cost me $140. Anyhow, just to give you a little look into how my crazy brain works, I saw this pedal. I was surfing Reverb on Labor Day, checking out the sales, and I saw that it had the word Clang in it, and it was pink, and that made me think of Krang from Ninja Turtles, and I was like, that's cool, and I bought it. Old school Ninja Turtles, not those two heaping piles of shit that came out in theaters in the past few years. So yeah, I'm crazy. But it's a British style overdrive, and I was after one of those. But I'm not gonna lie, the whole Clang thing, I don't know, I thought that was cool. So, British style overdrive, 4 knobs, level, drive, bass, treble, and this contour knob is a mid scoop. So all the way right is the mid scooped completely out. All the way left, you've got the mids completely in. So here's my clean tone, my Nash T63 with a Lawler Special T and then a Lawler P90 into my Fender Deluxe Reverb mic with an aux i5 straight into Pro Tools. And here's the Alexander. So, very crunchy, very meaty, very Brit style. Some people say Vox, some people say Marshall. I've kind of gotten both tones out of it depending on where you have the settings at and what other pedals you're using it with. Very quickly, I know I do all these videos on Tele. There's just the 2 best guitars I have. I don't have a Strat or guitar with humbuckers that I like the sound of it going into my amp. So you get Tele demos. Anyhow. Alright, so start checking everything out here. As far as using it as a clean boost, it's got a nice dirty clean, but you can't really get like a Klon style clean boost or like a Timmy or transparent overdrive. So with the drive all the way down, even with the treble above noon, the high frequencies go down and it kind of makes it muddy. About the cleanest you can get it is with the drive about here. So not a clean boost pedal, but that is a really cool kind of dirty clean. That's a very cool sound right there. Okay, I'll start pushing up the drive a little bit. So we're at 12 o'clock, and I mean, that is getting pretty hairy already. Of course, all these settings will affect it, and this demo, I'm just going to go through these the best I can, because to do all of this stuff with 3 knobs for EQ just take forever, and my videos are already long because I talk forever. I still love that riff. Get some other pickup settings. Here's my middle setting, the P90 and the Special T. Super sloppy. And all the way up. Ton of gain, and when you match this thing with other gain pedals and boosts, I mean, you really open up quite a plethora of sonic crunchiness. All right, so I'll start messing with some of the other controls. I'm going to dial it back to a more, not quite so aggressive gain setting. If you watch any of my videos, you notice I play like the same 5 licks every time. I don't know how I have a career as a musician. I know like 5 things on the guitar. It's ridiculous. All right, so bass knob, start kicking that back. You can hear how it drops out. That to me right there actually gets a little bit of a clon style distortion. At least that's what I hear. So that's pretty cool to be able to get that out of this pedal. I always love when you can get other pedals out of other pedals. Ridiculous sentence. You heard 12 o'clock, so I'll start beefing it up more. So really nice on the bridge pickup. If you go over to a neck position, it definitely gets kind of muddy down here in rhythm kind of places. It's still pretty tight, but it gets a little garbly, so it's about what kind of sound are you going for. Sounds great up here with the bass turned all the way up. It really has a little bit of bottom end to higher stuff. Always cool on single coils, so it'd be cool in the studio if you're trying to fatten up a solo. All right, so treble. You notice I kind of have the mid set in the center right now. I'm mostly going to keep it like that. Like I said, there's 3 knobs for EQ. I'm not trying to make a 40-minute video here. All right, so dial the treble all the way out. actually pretty cool. Usually when I dial the treble all the way out, I kind of hate it, but it kind of has that, you know, stoner rock kind of sound. So that's fun. Love full use of the knob. That's always cool. Alright, so not too bright, even at the top, and with a lot of pedals, overdrive pedals, I notice that the treble will often give you more gain at the higher settings. I don't really notice that with this one, so it's kind of nice. It's a little more independent of the gain stage than other pedals. Alright, so contour knob. Mids, kind of halfway in, halfway here. Okay, so let's go all the way out. All the way in. And, you know, that kind of gets you that old school Slayer sound. I only know the first riff in that song, but cool song. All right, moving it on up. So I feel like you get into more of a Marshall territory the more the mids you bring in. I really haven't heard the Vox thing much on here that people say. Going with that. All right, here we go. It's starting to scoop them out more. Ooh, wrong knob. Scooped all the way. Cool. So the unique things with this pedal that you can get, of course, you know, if you want to turn your bass up high and your treble up high, scoop the mids all the way out, bring the drive all the way up, and you get a little bit of a Pantera thing going. I said a little bit of a Pantera thing. using it with other pedals. So I kind of like it here with everything sort of in the center, the drive back. So I'm always using a clean boost. I'm always using my Archer, and then for my transparent overdrive, I've been using a rootless tree recently. So here's my clean tone. Here's my Archer. And here's the Princess Clang with the Archer. Love that sound right there. All right, and here's my rootless tree by itself. And then with the Alexander. All right, bringing in the Archer with it. Get really nasty now. So pretty loud with all the other pedals up. If you're doing this live, you want to make sure that you would punch off one of those pretty quick. Anyhow, great pedal. You know, a lot of gain on it, and then very nice at light gain settings if you want to go for sort of a more vintage British style tone. It's got the word Clang in it. That's cool. Anyhow, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe for more videos. Have a good one.